Okay, might as well get this started. Good morning. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ron Smith, and I've been teaching some Qigong and Tai Chi at the cancer support community for a while. Okay, so this morning we're going to do a little bit of basic Qigong. If you've never done Qigong before, it's really not that difficult. Qi is your vital or life energy, and Kung or Gong means to develop it or cultivate it, and that's what we're going to do this morning. Okay, there's a couple of points on the body that I like to mention. I like to spend a little time activating. So the top of the head, which the Chinese call the Bai Hui, it's where your fontanelle was, that soft spot when you're a little child or a baby. Just massage that top of the head a little bit and imagine it opening up. Just feel the top part of your head open up. There's a point on each hand called the Logung. I'll get a little closer. It's right there in the palm of the hand. Sometimes if you can fold your middle finger in, that's a good way to find it. Another way is to just kind of move all your fingers together, and there's a little depression there in your hand where water would gather if you poured water in it. And that's the point. Just take your thumb or a knuckle and you just massage that a little bit. I use the fingers in the back of the hand to kind of brace my thumb to make it a little easier, and if I want to put on more pressure, I do. Of course, do the other hand the same way. I'm just going to do this for a few seconds, but you can do this 45 seconds up to a couple of minutes if you want to, okay? The other two spots I want to talk about today are in the bottom of your feet. So you have a ball under the big toe, and then you have another big pad over here under the toes, and right about there is called your bubbling spring, your yang chuan. And so you can sit down, or like me, get on the floor and just massage that. It'll probably be a little tender. So whenever you do massage these points, it shouldn't hurt bad. If it hurts good, in other words, if it's a little tight and tender, but if it feels good to do it, that's just fine, okay? So having opened up these points, you now have some pathways that you've stimulated for energy to go in and out of the body. I'm going to do a few exercises, 8 in fact. They're called the 8 Pieces of Brocade. And these exercises are to stretch you out, but also to open up your body and make your energy flow better. So to begin, just going to interlace the fingers gently. We're going to breathe in. Stretch our palms up toward the ceiling, and then exhale as our hands float down. Breathe in. Breathe out. We do most of these exercises 3 times. So this next one is very much about shooting an arrow with the bow. So you pull the bowstring back, release, and exhale. Breathe in, pull the bowstring back, exhale. Other side. Exhale. 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 Breathe in. Palm toward the ceiling. Exhale, turn the palm. Bring it down. Bend the knees a little bit as you descend. Straighten the knees a little bit as you rise. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Open up your palms, stretch your arms back, turn your head to one side, and exhale. Put your hands just below the navel. This is your lower dantian, the big center of energy. Breathe in, turn the head. Breathe out. This next one, take a little wider stance. Stick your bottom back a little bit. Hands on your thighs. Rotate to one side, down, up, and sink. Go the other way. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Next one, breathe in and breathe out. Turn your palms up. Breathe in, slide your palms down your back as you breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Once more. For the next exercise, we're going to do slow punching. So make soft fists as though you have a baby bird in your hands that you don't want to hurt. You punch out slowly, relaxed. Turn the thumb down, open the palms. Circle until your palms are facing up, and then close one finger after another, starting with pinky. Pull the hand in, repeat. The eighth exercise, you do a forward fold. No need to touch the ground if you don't feel like it. As you straighten, stretch your arms up toward the sky. Bring your hands down. And then bounce. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And there's the breathing out. So that's the 8 pieces of brocade. Now we're going to do a couple other things in this lesson, and then we're going to call it a day. We're going to do some basic Qigong gathering exercises. So the first one is to just breathe in, gather from above, breathe out. Remember that point on the top of the head, remember the points on the hands, bringing energy in through your body down to here, and also through your feet into the ground. So breathe in and breathe out. I'm going to do one more because you can also visualize that those points on the bottom of your feet, the bubbling spring, are taking an energy through the earth as your hands are going up, and you're taking energy from the sky or the heavens as the hands come down. The second simple exercise is to just breathe in, gather toward the chest, and breathe out. third exercise is to reach out in front of you. Bring your hands to your back, right about where your kidneys are. Put your palms on the kidneys and then slide your hands across the rib cage. Breathe in. Breathe out. This third time, breathe in and breathe out. You leave your hands on your kidneys and then you massage. When I was turned around, you may not have been able to hear me, but you want to massage those kidneys gently 9 times in one direction and then switch direction. Massage the other way. You can use any part of the hand, the front of the back, or the wrist to do this massage. Lift your hands up. Imagine you have a ball of energy between your hands. And open. And close. Don't quite let your fingers touch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Remember those points in the palm. Let's put them over each other again without touching. And if you're new to Qigong, this might be a chance when you start to feel some of the effects of these exercises, okay? So often the hands and the fingers are the most sensitive parts, and you may feel some warmth or a little tingling or ticklish feeling. There are a lot of other sensations you can get too, but those are some of the most common. So when you move your hands around, you'll notice it. This is our cat Kiki. Oh, sorry, no, this is our cat Rin. When you do Qigong, a lot of times cats become very, very interested in you, okay? Again, just move the hands away and together, away and together, okay? All right, so if you don't feel anything, that's fine. When I started Qigong, it took a long time before I felt my Qi, months. But hopefully for you, it'll be much faster. All right, well, there's a lot more that we can do, but for today, we're just going to do our centering. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Place one hand just below the navel. This is over your lower dantian. The other hand on top. And now massage in 9 circles. Just staying below the navel. In reverse direction. So I hope you've enjoyed this session. It's unedited, so there will be mistakes, and we'll just have to make the best of it, I hope. But I do hope it's some benefit to you. So take your right fist and your left palm, put them together. It symbolizes being in harmony and balance. I hope you have a wonderful day.